here it is. What's really going on? The mob is actually responding to Trump tonight inaugurated yet, and he told them all hell will break loose unless you release our hostages. And now, look what is happening. They know Trump's not lying. Trump don't bluff. And Pete Hex us coming. Get ready, boys. That's all I know. Get ready. Be vigilant. Pay attention to your surroundings. We have a war coming, and they are going to do everything they can to keep our president, Donald J. Trump, from getting into that White House safely. They have tried to kill him just today. Alex Jones released with a grandson's permission the audio recording that was the insurance to his great grandfather. The audio recording that proves Lyndon B. Johnson hired Mac Wallace to kill JFK because he could not stand the fact that JFK was running against him and was not going to put him on the tickets for the second term, and he cannot stand being number two, and he regrets it now. Afterwards, in this interview, you can hear how they say he's just down, and he never should have issued the order to Mac Wallace, but he admits now that he did. This is the reason why his grandfather never died. So that's called 2014 because he had this clip. Go to AlexJonesInfowars.com right now. This is real. You can tell the voices are real. Compare 'em. Go on there. It's hard to find videos, ironically, but you go and compare uh, Cliff, the guy, Macwell, the voices in there, Texas voices. You can compare the two. This is a real conversation. It was taped. Uh, it sounds like in the car. They both knew it was taped. It was an insurance tape for both of them. But one of them ended up dying anyway. The other knew that he told him that they had these tapes. And now that he's passed away, Donald Trump's heard him. His first term, he heard him. This is what he was talking about. The Joe Rogan interview, Donald Trump said flat out, there's some stuff he didn't want to say. They don't want it released yet. And I was trying to be respectful because it's going to hurt the country, but it's not. It's the truth that needs to come out, Trump said. Trump's going to bring it out. He just didn't need to do it at the right time. He's trying to be respectful. Uh, they killed a sitting president. There was an assassination by our government, the DNC, the chairman of the DNC at one time, or was ordered by Lyndon B. Johnson to kill JFK. Only other person that knew that that route was going to be changed. The route was changed that day. Only one person knew what that route was going to be, and that was Lyndon B. Johnson. And that's why the communications are shut down. Things are shut down in a very ironic uh, order. I mean, if you think about it, it's always kind of made sense, but no one wanted to. I didn't even want to believe it. Roger Stone was on point when he said which I believe Richard Nixon has a lot more don't I believe Richard Nixon had a lot more to do with it, but Nixon told Roger Stone, which was a very close person to him, Oliver Stone, I should say, and the man that did the movie, and it's spot on. He says flat out that Nixon told him LBJ had JFK killed. Period. LBJ, Lyndon B. Johnson, killed a sitting president. Vice president killed a sitting president because he could not stand. They lost, and he would not be the vice president in the second term. And JFK was going to push him to the curb because he was a warmonger, and JFK did not want war, just like Donald J. Trump. No war, no war, no war. Donald J. Trump knows this is a big piece. This is why Obama is buddy, buddy, buddy. Democratic Party is going to fall to pieces when this comes out because this is and it's probably not even going to be covered by mainstream media. I haven't even seen anyone talk about it yet. This is the biggest news on JFK ever. Even Donald Trump said he was going to release something, and now it's being released even before Donald Trump got the chance to release it. Which I know Donald Trump was in line to release this audio, but go and listen to this audio. Actually, I'll go to it right now. This is no joke. This is the legit, real deal. This happened. This is happening. This is this is January 15th, 2025, 11:01 a.m. and the world is just The paradigm has shifted so much. It's crazy. I cannot believe how much the paradigm has shifted. The paradigm has shifted to a point that I can't even wrap my head around a lot of the things. You have the Matthew Livelsberger cyber truck bombing. The mom just come out and just did that. This is happening too. She came out flat out said, they come in. They had he special forces and army. They had his DNA on record, and they still took DNA from his daughter, infant daughter, that the mother willingly offered up to test supposedly against the body to verify it's his body. Why would they do that when they know they have his DNA already on file? And why would they spread a false rumor? Dave Matthews, public liaison. Let's go to him real quick. Let's go to Dave Matthews right here, real quick. And Sean Ryan, his podcast did the deal. His lawyer actually spoke to him because he was so distraught over the whole deal, and he just weirdly was saying to him, "Oh, by the way, his daughter isn't his kid, just so you know." So he was having issues, but everyone else says the opposite. He wasn't, and there's text messages like he was getting followed. He takes a picture of a certain van. He's a Green Beret. He knows what he's doing. He was doing stuff on purpose. He was texting an ex that he knew would release information so he'd have some insurance, fix a bulletproof car. He took drones from a Navy SEAL, which is sketchy to begin with, but his wife said that wasn't abnormal for him and his career, the secret stuff they do. So there's something going on there, and that's what Trump's saying. They just should tell us. We have the technology of it, and Matt Gladberg says, "I'm tired of hiding this secret anymore. It's a psyop on them. He's not broken. He's a hero in all the sense. He didn't kill himself. He he went out the way he did on purpose to send a message because they were coming to kill him anyway. He did not kill himself. Period. In the story, Cybertruck bomber, Elon Musk, Trump Tower, knew Trump wasn't there, didn't hurt nobody. Big old flames. You look at some of the videos, you can see blurred out images of people in the video that were coming close to his vehicle. He even says he has a V bed. The video shows it, and they have a guy come out and try to debunk it. So the video was AI. Right behind them, though, the FBI says, "Oh no, that video is real," and it shows inside the car, Matt still alive, moving his head twisted. You can see the V bed, the explosion coming from inside, almost perfectly the middle console dash where the shifter would be of the vehicle out from under. And in the back, he even stated in emails to his wife he was getting camping fuel. He was preparing to go underground and get somewhere safe because there was an issue. What it was it could be some spy things, it could be a multitude of things, but something happened and they were in it to get him off. I believe he was one of Stephen Greer's black and Stephen Greer's admitted to it now, one of the black ops that were supposed to come out and they're coming out in unison. You hear a lot of them coming out now, and they're not even reporting on this stuff. It's so important. Stephen Greer said this. He has black ops, all this black budget stuff's been going on. That we have the same thing the aliens have. We have reverse engineered their technology. We have point energy technology. We would never have to pay another $400 a month for electricity when it's right here in front of you. A coffee cup, they say, has enough energy to power a house for 3 years. That much space is 0 point quantum vacuum energy. What cold fusion they call it. They've only three people's been able to control it, but it's real. There, God created everything we needed all around us. And every time somebody's gotten close, like a car running on water, they have shut it down. And people don't even know this, but this is a fact. The Patent Office of the United States of America can seize your patent or deny a patent request or take your patent totally, everything for a national security interest or reasons. So they can just make up anything they want, say, "Oh, I need this for national security," and take your invention away. No dime, no money, nothing. The government has that right and that ability, and people don't realize that. They have that.
And then some people they apply for these patents, they never even get fall through, and then they magically die of weird circumstances. Ha ha ha. And then some people keep it so most of them keep it their secret to the what the technology is. It's so secret that when they die, there's no one knows what they did to create that make that car. What was how was that car running on nothing but air? You know, that there was a lot. Nikola Tesla was a prime example of how they took his crates and took all his information because he proved it, and they've proven it again recently that you can create energy from. There is such thing as 0 point energy, quantum vacuum energy. Our our world is full of it, and we can tap into it if you use it the right way. All this jet fuel, all this chemtrail, all this oil, all this money that they gotta have, all this starvation, food, everything can be solved in 1 minute if these people would just come out, and that's why they're doing it to prove that these gravitic is in his words, and it's very specific. And this word is it's so important that the way he said it, there's a reason behind it. Gravitic propulsion systems that we own and have back engineered. Bob Lazar told us years ago that this was happening. He said he didn't know everything. He said, but he knew how some of it worked. It was amazing. There was a ball, and then just a little cap that went over this ball, and that's what made the UFO fly, keep it going, gravitic propulsion. And a lot of people are like, well, that's too much. They go so fast that a human body wouldn't be able to survive it. Hold up. Who said that there's even a human body inside these UFOs? What if the ones we're flying are AI? They're drones, basically. Unmanned aerial vehicles. They're being flown around like it beyond the speed of light, being able to fly to Jupiter in 1 second and back here again, flying over to England in 1 millisecond, flying back here again. They're having to admit that they've created a quantum computer that can basically time travel to UK anywhere it wants. It can do things with protons and time, and proven that time travel and extra dimensions do exist. Just this year has been released. This year. There's a lot of stuff being released. Some fake, some not. It's all psyop to block us and not be able to see through to the real picture. And the real picture, the biggest thing is our government killed a sitting president. That's a big deal. They have ignored the fact that Trump got shot to begin with. They tried to dismiss Trump getting shot, said it was glass. Why does it matter? He got shot at and a man died and two others were very severely injured and Trump mentally was injured and he did not deserve that any more than any other sitting president deserved it. Maybe Lyndon B. Johnson deserved it, but golly, JFK did not deserve that. The DNC, the Democratic Party, is as evil as can be. People wake up. Don't turn on Fox News is okay, but don't turn on these cable made TV programs. Turn on your brain and look around you. Open your eyes, open your ears, be open to anything and everything. And listen. And what makes sense is 9 times out of 10 the right thing. And it's the true thing. God reveals everything that is true and everything that is evil. The light shines even in the darkness. The darkness does not survive where light is shining. Shine that light and it will reveal so much. My mind has opened up. It's hard to wrap your mind around a lot of things, but think to the Bible. It's the reason why Bible sells actual, not app Bibles, but real book paperback Bible sales have increased by 350% last year alone, more than any year in recorded history of sales of paper Bibles. Why is that? You cannot even trust these apps now. They are taking books from the Bible and adding words that they think is this way, that way, translating it this way, that way, this way. You cannot trust even the electronic versions of the Bible. Paper Bible, original Bible, King James Version, whatever you need. Really, Hebrew, the original Bible would be even better. But uh, you do not trust these apps. There's a reason people have bought paperback Bibles. I'm a Mormon. I have everything in paper, all of it. I do love my Mormon apps. I do trust them, but I do not trust the government to always be honest, and I do not trust them not to interfere in that. They will take books away that we haven't read or interfere and take one word in other words, oh, well, God said he's going to kill people that turn to him and are not forgiven and they're going to die forever and you can't be forgiven, etc. Make up all kinds of stuff. That's what they are doing. That's what they're doing with all of this stuff. The vaccines, the COVID, the fear they're trying to instill in us to get the vaccines that are killing us, young people that are making us have heart issues. Like me, I had no problems till I took one vaccine. And if I would have took the booster, I would have died. I promise I would have died. I am here because I woke up and I prayed and I spoke and I heard God's voice speak clearly. Pay attention. That's all I've heard is look, open your eyes, close your eyes, actually, really open your mind, open your ears, open your brain, and think. The truth is in front of you, it's not behind you. That's all I'm saying. Thank you.